Hello, this is 5 fun websites to go on when you're bored. First is a website called SpinString. What you do is you draw anything, say this,
wow.
then you click there. Fun website, fun to go on. Yeah, so
Right,
just something
yeah.
like this,
That's true.
then you spin it.
It
Or if you
wasn't,
just
it was okay.
if you draw a little line like
guy
that,
came to
it's not
fix the
very
printer
interesting.
and I was in the middle of printing stuff because I had to have a mailing go
Next
out.
is Elastic
It took
Enthusiastic.
me, what, 3 days
pull
to get
this
the
down,
mailing all together, and of course it's like
launch that
just
up.
1
You
o'clock
can move them in.
or just a little bit before 1 o'clock. Then I'm starting to put them together, and then I
Lift
realize I'm
this
short
back up.
a whole bunch of stuff. So making more
Fun
copies
websites to go on.
and whatever.
Next
They
is
get the
manbabies.com.
Pretty good.
This is they replace
came
the
to
man's
me, though,
face
first
with
thing
the
this
baby's
morning,
face.
And he was like,
So that's fun to go on.
Joanne had him break open the smaller one that has less options.
Next is Falling Sand.
And I was
this
like, you better get that thing up and running.
overall.
I was like, tomorrow, I was like, you guys should have like a special
this.
on like margaritas, and I was like,
That's
the
fun.
kitchen
You
should make like fresh
plant.
tortilla chips and have some fresh salsa. I was like, that'd be really nice. I was like, but you guys won't do it. Because it's Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
You can do fire.
I know it's not a big deal, but anyway, so he was like, why the frig do we have this friggin' machine, buy these friggin' machines?
You do that.
He's like, the reason why, and I was like, I know exactly what you're gonna say, and he was like, because friggin' Diana doesn't want to buy product
that's
from
cool, it
Island
makes
Oasis,
it all blue.
and she doesn't want to have to deal with them. So, because she,
eventually,
and what it was is I heard Joanna say, Island Oasis were being jerks, and I don't blame them for it because they weren't buying enough product from them. I mean, the machine was free.
Do oil.
Right. She's buying product from Cisco.
Fire.
So so Derek was like, and I was like, I know, Derek, I know. I was like, whatever. I'm like, so we spent like $600 or $5 something on these 2 machines. I was like.
Next is the most emailed.com, just a little thing that just
and he's like, whatever.
Fun website.
Like, I know.
We have been. That's how many times it's been emailed. Just
so
sign up. It's a fake email.
So he made margaritas in them, and actually they were
pretty
good. They were
so
little. I don't know. I think Joanne was downstairs for a little bit because by the time she
you can click on their body parts, change it up a little,
watery, like
make it
the
like
ice
that.
had already melted at the bottom. So I think the ice. That's the one thing with the Island Oasis
Next
machine
is
they calibrate it to
make my people sing.
Like how the
what
ice
you
is
can
frozen,
do is
what
click
the shape
on them.
Of it is. So whatever. And that was kind of it. The ladies came in. Oh my god. The friggin'. Right. Oh, I know that. I know. Well, when I told Joanne.
Next
is
she's keeping YouTube. The box for like that's fun.
Obviously. The girl
this is a little website. This is also fun.
I was like, do they do high
what you do
volume?
is
I mean,
go down.
We're not making.
It just splits up.
Doing like a couple hundred of them, a couple hundred drinks a night. I mean, they're probably doing like 50, maybe. Maybe for like the kids area, they're using it more.
Next
and
is
I was like,
ball.
And she was like, I had a huge party. And
all you do
like,
really.
I had it running for like
you
4 or 5
could change the color
straight.
if you click on it.
And she's like,
it's
not
just
an
hard
issue.
to click.
And I was like, well, we'll see. I'm like, we get 2 machines, but
see,
whatever.
like that.
So
next is Screamin' Beans. Click on that. Just keep clicking. Then what you do is squish the beans. Save the surprise for you. Next is
just like
Wonder.
She has to be controlled.
This is just a game.
It's just like a job. It's a job in itself. Like
this is just a game. It launches off and changes the color.
Jokes about it to like keep the atmosphere light. Like I explained this to Joanne yesterday when Jade was off, and I think I told you that.
That was the guy from Screaming Beans.
I'm kind of taking it on myself now as part of my
Shut
job
up.
to try and contain her, so it doesn't affect everybody else, because everybody else has to conform to her instead of her just changing, is what the whole thing is.
Okay.
It's like
keep doing that. That's fun.
And then Joanne is like way behind on the ladies' day, so I told her that I'd come in on Monday to help her out.
This is a fun website. You could do these tic-tac-toe, Simon,
so
Tetris, Imagination, Television, Bouncy Balls, Planetarium.
And like everybody's conforming to the kitchen. Like Mrs. Merson and Mrs. Sennett, who were the head of the house committee, didn't have really a meeting, like scheduled meeting, but they were meeting by themselves, and then they came upstairs and they sat with Jane and Joanne for like an hour, and I was like listening to it.
And
it's like
this is
they're concerned
last but not least,
and it's like Joanne, everything
the Scribbler
is like
so you can draw something
to like the kitchen's needs. Like the creative dining is just going to be one set menu, but then they're going to run specials every night, and she was like, well, realize they are specials, so if everybody orders one of the specials, there's a possibility it could run
drawings.
She's
Start
like, however,
Scribbler, so then it scribbles up to you.
She's like, however, every other item that's on that menu, she's like, we will not run out of. She goes, because
it's always fun.
It's going to be
Thanks
for
watching.
Like a staple item.